Hello, everyone.
That's the intro.
It was exciting.
How's it going? I like the hat. That's a funny hat. Not your hat. Your hat's just your hat.
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
What is the hat, though, Jody?
Cookie Monster.
Oh, it's a Cookie Monster. Okay. I got you.
Yes.
Why is it green?
Oh, I changed it the other night. Sorry. I can change it. I can fix it.
Bunch of bullshit. Oh, want my rainbow.
Okay, Mike, we'll talk then.
Okay, so the reason I called you all here today is we were discussing the greater effects of the economy on northern France. And it sucks to be French. That's what I got. Next topic, please. Oh, no, we were done. Sucks to be French.
I've got to fix this.
Okay, it also sucks to be French Canadian. So, you just take that for what it's worth. And, it's like you would think if they could take, Quebec, which has all those like half French laws, and you build basically a huge brick wall circling the whole city and make it about 40 feet high or so. And none of them can get out and bother the rest of us. And none of us can get in and be bothered by them. So you take that and then you just fill it with water and problem solved. I don't think my panelists agree, but the plan is sound. You can trust me on that. No, I guess it's not right, but it would work. It's what I'm getting at. Oh, thank you. I don't collect those. Yeah, we've done there. You can go ahead and burp on camera. It's fine.
I'm not going to. God, rude.
Yeah, some people.
This place at my trial, I don't want to burp.
So how's everyone else today? Yeah, it's Friday, and Fridays can be fun. They're not always, but they can be. Jody taught students today in school. It was neat. It was cold out, but warmer than yesterday. Yeah. My van doesn't like the cold. It's made that abundantly clear. Apparently, I bought a warm weather car battery for it.
Is that such a thing, or is that reflected in the price?
Oh, if it was reflected in the price, I got ripped off because they're not cheap anymore.
I don't know if they ever were.
They kind of were. Compared to what they are now, yeah.
Okay. I remember buying my first one going, ouch, at the price.
How much? You remember? Was it a 3-digit number?
Oh, no, it was like $50 or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're not cheap anymore.
2,000.
Yeah. Of course, I also remember when $100 used to be a set of tires. Now that's not even a tire.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, or how the value meals were $5. It was $10 to get us. And I remember the day you quoted about how our 20 we got so much less back all of a sudden with the value meals.
Oh yeah. I remember in 2005, this is in Texas, of course, but I could walk to the 7-Eleven or Circle K and buy my pack of smokes and 20-ounce Dr. Pepper for $5 and get change coming back.
Yes, I remember when cigarettes were like a couple dollars a pack.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow. Mm-hmm. That's why everyone was a smoker. Too expensive now.
Well, we were a smoker because it's addictive.
Oh.
Exactly. Yeah. You got addicted to it. It wasn't because it was cheap. It's because it was freaking the most addictive thing there is to known to man.
Michael didn't think it was tasty.
No, it wasn't for the... There were cigarettes that I knew that tasted worse.
I liked the smell, actually. I did.
I didn't like the taste of American Spirits. That's just raw pipe tobacco,
Yeah, no.
And then there's the GPC cigarettes, which it does not stand for Great Pack of Cigarettes. It's like gag, puke, and choke.
That'll get you a pack to stop.
Yeah, don't buy budget tobacco. It's like new rule.
Don't buy budget tobacco for the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Don't buy budget tobacco.
Well, it might be,
Tobacco.
we may use it to trade in the future. Who knows? But, they still tax it.
Those
Fucking fucks.
yeah, the American Spirit cigarettes last forever too. It's like takes
Yeah.
30 minutes to smoke one.
And it's like
Wow.
pipe tobacco because it goes out if you don't keep you don't keep puffing on it. It'll actually burn out.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's kind of a party pass. Toke pass.
Yeah.
It's an American Spirits. I would not be in that line.
And
No,
they hype
not
themselves
anymore.
up about no additives and all that. And I'm like, if that's the big deal here, I'm gonna take my additives, thanks.
I think about smoking occasionally. It doesn't come up as much as when you first quit. It's
Oh,
like
I don't
all
even
the
miss
time.
it.
All the time. What's that?
I don't even miss it.
No, I don't either. I don't. I mean, I'll think about it occasionally. Like rarely it'll come up and I'll be like, well, what does cigarette taste like? And then I'll be like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But
I don't miss making sure I've got a lighter on me all the time,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And coughing
Yeah,
when you wake
and-
up, that was another one.
and Captain Gagamuffin. Yeah, no thanks.
hmm Or that's the first thing you do when you get out of bed is go have a cigarette.
I've seen movies where that's the first thing they do in bed.
Well, yeah.
I was like, ew, gross. Your mouth must taste so gross. And then someone's like, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's a cigarette.
And then the ashtray right there on the nightstand.
Yeah, I think it was we were watching a movie about whatever happened to Baby Jane with Betty Davis and Joan Crawford. And it was Betty Davis's character was waking up in the first day. Hello. Like literally within a second of waking up, she's reaching for the cigarettes.
Who's the mom in Mrs. Winterbourne?
Shirley MacLaine.
Hey, her as a smoker, was it that movie? Basically, family members want her to quit. It's like a side hustle sort of bit. But so she's smoking, then one of them's coming in the room, so she just flips the whole thing into her mouth.
Yes,
No
yes,
hands
yes.
and whatnot.
They did that also in Grease too. I don't know how you could deal with that. A lit cigarette in your mouth.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't want the hot end touch the inside of you.
Yeah, as long as the hot end doesn't hit you, if the other
All
end
that
hits you,
smoke's
it's
coming in
fine.
though.
You're a smoker.
You're a smoker, you deal with you know all about that.
Y'all are nasty. That's all I have to say. Y'all are nasty.
We were nasty.
Oh, we're nasty.
Used to be.
You
As
know.
nasty as I want to be. Isn't that an album?
No, it was nasty as they want to be. It was Two Live Crew.
And there was Janet.
Yeah, what
Janet
was
is
Janet
probably nasty.
Jackson's?
No, that was nasty. Or Nasty Boys.
Nasty boys. Ooh, nasty
Nasty
boys.
as they want to be. That's right. That was the Two Live Crew and was nasty.
Yeah, as nasty as they want to be.
All right.
And then their next album was Banned in the USA. because their first album was Banned in the USA.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's get rocking here. You remember last week we talked about
Speaking
Juneau
of
and all the
rocking.
freaking snow that they had, like 10 feet of snow, or a couple weeks ago,
God,
right?
Juno.
Do you know?
Yes.
Juneau.
So
Juno's in trouble.
So grab a shovel and help people.
big trouble.
Oh. Guano.
They have actually. All right, hang on, give me a moment.
They have actually sucked more.
Evacuations, closures in Juneau as avalanche and flood risk.
Shut up.
Actually,
Drive today at Edwards Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We say yes, and with
And commercial.
and a great deal on certified pre-owned, like 24.
all right. So just a little side here. I just love that this natural disaster brought to you by Dodge
Yeah,
Ram.
and 2020 Gladiator.
You remember when we went to streaming to avoid
Shush.
these commercials?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is, I mean, that's downtown Juneau right
That's
there.
downtown Juneau. That's right. We're close.
Yeah. Yeah, and you've got very big avalanche danger all around the entire city, and so they've
You're literally
actually
inside a mountain. Like,
Yeah.
the mountains are right here.
Mountain is right there. It surrounds the whole thing. I will show you here in a second. All right.
Well, it's a foolish man who built this castle on the. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh my god.
So this is part of the flooding that's going on. So basically,
How do you have flooding in the middle of winter?
So it
Because
snowed a
it's
bunch, and then it
Juneau,
rained a bunch.
and now it's raining because they've got a atmospheric river closing in. So now it's, instead of snow, it was supposed to be like feet of snow, and now it's actually going to be rain. So yeah, they basically said, let me find it here in my screen share. Yeah, here's the evacuation zone.
And Gnome's not more important, Patty.
Gnome, I think is doing okay, but this is that's the evacuation area right there. They want people to get the hell out. So it looks like there's a big chunk of downtown that maybe is not affected, but like a whole big part of Juneau
Sure.
is affected with this. With
And what about Douglas?
Well, that's the island.
I know, but I mean,
yeah,
so feel for them
I don't know. Yeah,
that's what known as that.
yeah. Here's some more of the. You can just. You see the snow and water and everything just flowing off the mountain there.
Well, nobody's going up the mountain today.
No, I would not think so. I think going up the mountain would be.
You're supposed to see high ground, aren't you?
What's that?
You're supposed to see high ground in flooding, aren't you?
I think so. Yes. So
Trouble.
it is. Yeah. Why they said evacuate the downtown because of avalanche. But yeah, I mean, nobody. They're trying to get roofs shoveled off, and people are like one of the people that works for us that's down there said she got a quote of $3,000 to have her roof shoveled. So it's like there's not enough labor in town to actually push the snow off the roofs.
Like food and medicine, people aren't going to the stores, people aren't getting what they need, people are going to the doctors. I'm just thinking about like the actual toll of human life being affected.
Oh yeah, and stuff is shut down, schools shut down. I mean, boats are still sinking in the harbor. I mean, and then now you've got just look at this flooding. I mean, it's like seriously stupid.
Yeah.
And then there's the flood advisories. Juneau, Douglas is part of the flood advisory, the whole thing there.
Sorry, Juneau.
So yeah, I mean they are dealing with it. I guess there's water.
And Patty, the dogs in Nome aren't important until March. Basically, they're not there yet.
Oh, they're trying to melt the drain, it looks like.
Well, that's going to help. It's just going to cause more water. It's ice melt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Drano? That's why Jody isn't mayor.
Just dump some Drano down it. It'll be fine.
Easy.
As it eats a hole through the pipes.
Yeah, exactly.
This is why I have my goals. I'm not supposed to be making decisions. I run my decisions through him. Most of them do not go through.
It just gives you the stare. Has that ever happened?
Yes.
sometimes it's just the question. So I did this. Why would you do that?
Cause you didn't. Because I waited and waited and you didn't, so I did.
No, but things like I was telling Rob earlier about the time I got a phone call doing my closing duties at Coots, and she and her friend tried jumping her car, and she it didn't work right away, so they second guessed themselves and thought they connected the cables wrong.
So you swap the side on both cars or just one car?
It only takes one.
Well, I know, but I'm just curious.
If they did it at the same time on both cars, they'd have been fine.
Exactly, because it'd have been the same exact way.
Yeah.
That you started with. Yeah. Okay.
But so the only thing I could ask on the phone is like, so you're not calling me from the hospital with acid burns all over your face? I'll deal with this tomorrow. Click.
Oh, what it ended up being? Just the battery was dead, or
The battery was shot, but the actual damage to the car was the connections were fried. We had to replace the battery cables, and I think maybe something else.
And it was so cute too.
You got okay. My first stepfather's mother lived in Nome. Ah, cool. Yeah, I don't even know. I haven't heard any much from Nome this year. Have anybody?
They get important in March.
Yeah. So there's a bus driving through deep water. Imagine your bus stop is like right there.
Quite honestly, that's probably would put my trust in a bus rather than my car.
Right there. I would get a jet ski. Ski around Juneau.
That's a little cold for jet skiing. You definitely want a full body wetsuit for that.
Yeah.
I mean, you like a heated one. Heated one would be even better. Heated wetsuit with
What's shark resistant?
In Juneau, of course.
Killer whales are dangerous.
Well, no, true. You could get killer whaled in downtown. Oh my god! Wow, look at this. This is actually a picture of a. Hang on. Look at that.
Oh,
I know.
my Titanic.
That sucks. Oh, bobbing around like a bobber.
Captain went down with the ship, right?
Only if it was passed out.
Well, some people live with it.
There's,
I know.
yeah, there's going to be so much water. I mean,
They have their shoveled.
10 feet of snow, and then now it's going to rain, and it's going to melt all that, turn into water. It's just going to be awful. It's going to be
Don't wear your white shoes after Labor Day.
They have actually declared the disaster area.
I was going to say, nobody can work regular jobs right now. It's only essential work, and then you just trying to figure out your own life.
Well, you better be shoveling.
That's what I'm saying. We don't have time to work. We got to go shovel.
Or actually scooping.
But isn't that funny that we literally can't? We have to go shovel the snow that's coming down.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have to scoop. You go from shovels to buckets. Because of the water.
Water, yeah. No, exactly.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to rain there now. Let's look at it. Let's look at the weather forecast.
Poor animals.
Oh, they're fine. They know how to deal with this. Moose can swim. They kind of swim. What they really do is they kind of like walk through the water.
Let's look at Juneau. It looks like, yeah, they're 38 degrees right now.
Bastards.
So it's just freaking coming down. 32 in snow. But you look, it's
today warmed up to like 10.
It's rain or snow there for the next 5 days straight.
Oh my God.
Rain a little, snow a little. Rain a little, snow a little.
Snow a little. Get to freezing, get back up above freezing.
Go to Hawaii.
Even Christmas.
Yeah. Get dumped on, shovel, and then leave this nice little sheen of ice right over everything to make it safe.
Yep. And then here it's been
Anchortown, 7.
You know what?
And that's actually considerably warmer than the past 2 days.
I am going to say that it was 10 degrees earlier. It's 7 now, but it felt
Like
warm.
40.
It felt like 40 earlier because it's
What
been
is that?
17, 20 because it's been so cold, because it's been 20 below, 17 below.
Yeah, we're acclimated to the cold.
Acclimated because it's been that way for 2 weeks. So it was when I walked out today and it was 10, I'm like, this feels like 40. I mean, it really did. It felt so much
Yeah.
warmer than it's been. It's crazy.
I don't need all these layers, you know. I said I don't need all these layers of outside, you know.
Layers. I thought you said
Layers.
lawyers.
Layers.
Like, why would you need lawyers? Because it's cold.
Send lawyers, get the money.
Michael
you
always
suing?
needs lawyers.
Like, who are you suing?
Well, just Warren Zevon had my theme song. Send lawyers, guns, and money. Warren Zevon was a musician in the 70s, and one of his songs
Warren-
was
Warren Zevon?
Zevon. Yeah,
Or is it Zevon or Zevon? Oh,
he's dead now, so I don't think he's going to complain either way.
Evil.
It's not Devo.
Didn't he do the Werewolves in London too?
Yes, Rolls of London.
London.
Send lawyers, guns, and money. Rolling the headless Thompson gunner.
Mhm.
Rolling the headless Thompson gunner.
Well, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, he had to go kill the son of a bitch that killed him.
Oh.
Supposed to snow here.
Yeah.
In Anchortown,
Starting in the morning, yes. Like
more shoveling. Every day
1
I'm shoveling.
inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 to 6 inches. It looks like here. Lovely.
Fun.
No, not fun. My plow truck's broke.
Ugh.
I know.
Or Al was talking about how expensive it's going to be to get our roof shoveled. And then I said, can we
no.
do it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but we can't remove it. Once we throw it off to the side, we won't be able to remove it.
True.
They don't
Yeah.
remove it.
They did.
literally-
They stole my shovel doing it too. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
Yeah, bastards.
Wait, we got to look at we do have to look at Nome though, the weather forecast in Nome, since it's
All right, pay attention to
This is a
now.
current question. Okay, a question from the panel, I suppose.
They've had several comments.
we have to give people what they want. And what they want is Nome.
Gnome, sweet gnome.
So it is clear, and it's going to be. It's not as cold as it has been. It's like -4. It's going to go up to 1 degree. Be partly cloudy, and then you got -7, 8, going back down to -19, and like later on, you get back down into the -20s. It doesn't get above 0 though. For the next week, at least, maybe 2 weeks.
Well, what's if I could diamine?
I don't even think there's it's -11. It's gonna be like
Yeah, sounds about right.
-17. I know Fairbanks has been cold as hell for the
Oh,
last.
Yeah, it's like minus hell.
Yeah, look at this. So right now it's 26 below. It's gonna
then
get
you
up
have
to
40s.
-7, and then you get back down -21, -28, -34, -45.
That's like they suing
Negative
somebody.
40. I mean, that's obscene. Oh, and then it gets up to so Friday the 16th. Supposedly, it's going to go from -35 to 12 above to 28 above to 33 above,
God, that's insane.
38 to 38 above in rain, and then it's
Mid-season
going to drop
fall.
back. Then it's going to drop back down into the negatives. I think somebody's smoking something right
You know,
in this area here.
So,
Those days are important because that's the day to go change the water in your hot tub
uh-huh.
because you can't do it. It's freezing. Yeah.
And then it goes back down to -40, negative. I mean, those guys are suffering, man.
Why people
It
choose
was-
to live there?
Like talking to one of the folks that lives up there that works for us, and she's -50 was rough, and I'm just like, I can't even comprehend -50.
I can't.
I would sue the governor. I would.
You can't touch anything with your hands.
Yeah, I've been up there once when it was negative like 30, and I actually out. There was a big storm. I went up to help the utility in their warehouse, and at night we actually went out and delivered food to the crews that were out working on the power lines.
Aw.
So the first few nights it was good. It was like above zero, everything was wonderful, and then it hit negative 30, negative 35, and it's just like you can't even keep food warm in a warm car at negative
No,
35.
right,
You just
yeah.
can't. So we actually had a damn Ford Explorer it had an inverter, and we plugged a damn microwave into it, and we were trying to microwave dinners out there on the line in the right of way. It was a mess.
It's like burning my tongue and freezing my mouth as I inhale, exhale.
Yeah, right. I know exactly. And then it immediately freezes because it's 35 freaking below out there. I guess, if you get in your truck and try and eat it, but yeah, that was a crazy one. It was like this once in a lifetime storm that Fairbanks had, because they don't normally have wind, right? Fairbanks is not a windy place.
Guess
Well,
I
it's
haven't
all
heard any
kinda-
storms in Fairbanks.
Yeah, but not really wind storms. You don't
That's what I
normally
was saying.
get
Like I haven't really.
big winds.
Fairbanks doesn't usually
Right.
make the news besides being cold.
Yeah. So this storm, they had a bunch of like little microbursts everywhere, and it like tore up the power lines like big time, like all over Fairbanks. I mean, there were so many people out of power. It was a full on emergency.
Mhm.
It's like if people choose to live there. I mean, I feel sorry for the military because they got ordered, you're stationed there, but other Fairbanks citizens and residents, like, what, there's better America outside the city, right?
I dig underground.
Yeah, like the natives originally did.
I don't understand why we don't do that now. Although the
Earthquakes.
hurricanes, earthquakes just go underground.
Earthquakes, you don't want to be underground.
We were underground for the earthquake.
No, you were in ground. You weren't under it. You were under the house. You were under the
Good
first floor of the
Lord.
house. Well, that makes a difference.
Is it? Does it?
Yeah,
It kind of does, I think.
totally.
Okay.
What was that like being underground during the
You felt it less.
big earthquake?
Yeah, when we're at on the bottom level of our house, for those who don't know, Jody, have a split level duplex, and when we're on the bottom level, we normally don't feel the earthquakes or what have you. We're just kind of riding with them, through the S wave. But when we're in the upstairs level, yeah, we shake with the rest of the city.
Mhm.
Oh, gotcha.
So I was actually upstairs for the earthquake in 2019, or was it 2018? Yeah.
2018.
And Benji and Jody were downstairs, so I just sat up there and just waited it out, which seemed to last forever.
Forever.
And I'm also upstairs in the kitchen where we've got those glass covered cabinets and whatnot. So I'm just waiting for those to start shattering.
You didn't run over them and hold them against your body?
No, I was busy in the doorway.
Oh, wow.
Thinking of yourself first and not your glassware. What the hell?
Correct.
Why would you not think of the glassware?
No, I was ready to watch it. I was right there.
We're watching it.
I was on the lookout.
Oh my god.
Observe and report.
I was at my desk, and then I got up and I'm like, well, this is different. So I went over to the doorway, and then I looked around the corner, and my coworker was sitting at her desk like this. And I'm like, get in the doorway. And she's like, okay. And so she got up and got in the doorway. And then we wrote it out, and we're just like looking up because there's all, the building we were in, you could see all the joints. It was a metal building. And you would look up and you could see this roof and you could see all the joints. And I'm going, it's going to fall on me.
Right?
And it stopped. And then the second one came, the like aftershock,
Yeah,
the big
the
aftershock
aftershock
we
one.
got. And we got out. We're just like, I'm leaving. I'm getting out. We got out and ran down the fire escape. And then it stopped. And then I went home. And it took me like 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then the earth was shaking for like the next several months. It's like we were
So
just like
horrible.
living on a mud patty.
Haha.
So, and then every single aftershock, you could reliably go on Facebook and see the freak out.
Yep.
Everybody who had PTSD from that stupid earthquake, because there was a lot of PTSD after that earthquake. There really was.
Oh yeah, we went on vacation right after that, and we were in Hawaii, and it was New Year's Eve, and people were firing firecrackers, and my body was just like, and my brother was making fun of me, and I was like, no, I think I actually have PTSD from the earthquakes. It just sounds are not okay for me right now.
Grief.
No, it
That's
went
crazy.
away.
Yeah, we've had earthquakes since then. I'm doing fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all healed.
Yeah, no, exactly. I never really had much after it. Kat and I would look at Facebook, and I'm not going to name any names, but we reliably knew that there were a few people out there that we could count on to make a Facebook post about how, oh my God, the world's collapsing again.
Right.
You know,
Mhm.
I mean, most places get a 7-something earthquake and they have like damage for weeks or months.
Yeah.
It takes forever. And we had an exit collapse. We had, the international in Minnesota exit collapse, and it got fixed in 72 freaking hours.
Yeah.
72 hours. It was done. It was back up. Everything was great.
Mammoth Music lost one ukulele hanging on the wall. With all those guitars they've got, they lost one ukulele.
That's
Really?
awesome.
Yeah.
Goodness.
All those stacks of amps and whatnot.
He was terrified for months after. Yeah, no, I mean, there weren't, it was not a joke. It was not a joke. It was a real earthquake. It did have, now I say that we lost that one exit. There was damage out in Wasilla.
Damage everywhere. Yeah.
There was damage in Wasilla. There were buildings in Eagle River that were condemned and had to be rebuilt. There was the road. It may have been in Wasilla or going on the highway, but it looked like God had punched it. Yeah, exactly.
That lost his car in that.
That was Vine Road, I believe, out in Wasilla.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, there's that where it looks like the God punch, and then the one by Tommy's work where that just fell through. And he was actually just on that right after or right before the earthquake hit. He was on that for like 20 minutes earlier.
Yep. And then Mirror Lake, I think Mirror Lake exit. It took months for them to fix the Mirror Lake exit. There were houses that collapsed in on each other. So it wasn't, it was a real
Sand Lake, wasn't the land, right? It was like
right.
Yeah, the houses were being condemned on the land because of it was slowly sinking.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Benji only felt really upset about the earthquake when he saw all of his beloved stores damaged. He saw pictures of cars at Walmart and Fred Meyer's, and he was like, well, those are my stores. They look broken, and that was very upsetting for him.
Oh, yeah, no,
so
that was
he knew the severity based on
Walmart how much damage is at the stores.
Yeah, well, because they had pictures of all the food everywhere and the glassware, just and then all the roof tiles falling, and then they showed the news station. And if I was at the news station, I would have been very fearful because they were in hallways and stuff was falling down in the hallways, and they actually had a little bit of damage. And so it's I guess it depends on where you were at. If there was no damage happening around you, I think it was scary but livable. But if there was actually breaking glass and things falling around you, hitting you, I think that probably would have been far more terrifying for me.
And structure-wise, our house was fine, but we had no heat for about 3 days because some of the it shook free some of the load-bearing rust or whatever on our furnace, and our furnace failed after that. So this is now first week of December. We're just waiting on our call for after hours call for someone from whatever plumbing and heating to show up.
Because we weren't the only ones.
Yeah, we're the only ones with that problem.
Oh, yeah. Oh, exactly.
So you just waited your turn and hoped you knew a friend.
Well, yeah, it's like the first person they called. It seemed like all their techs and whatnot had to solve their problems at their own houses first
Yes,
before they
yeah.
could come into the office.
And that
Right.
makes
Well,
sense.
Yeah,
They're not going
just
to work if
had-
their family's stuff is broken.
Yeah, we just had all the windstorms out in Wasilla,
Yeah.
and the power was out, and then people's water froze, and so it's hard to get a plumber out right now. I never found out, but I had a friend that said, a friend of a friend, basically, that I had given a recommendation for somebody because he couldn't get somebody to come out. He had no water. He had no water in his house. And so he's trying to, and he was a slope worker. He had to go back to the slope and had no water. And so trying to just get a plumber to come out was rough.
just get an auger and install a pump.
Get Drano.
Get a well, or don't.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
You had to go
I
out
think
there
he
every
was-
day with your
I think
bucket
he
and
did have a,
No Drano? No Drano?
or a well.
Drano.
No.
I think he had both. I don't think
We
he
have
had
well
Drano.
water.
I think he had well. Are you really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty sure.
It's
Pretty strange for our side of town too, but
I
we're
was
on
gonna
well.
say, yeah, it's really strange, but yes, we have a well water, and we know where our well is. It's across the street at the apartment complexes, and yeah,
If you look by our house, you'll see this like they almost look like storm shutter doors.
a storm shelter.
You
Yeah,
know, for like your tornado shelter in Kansas. We
Okay.
got one of those, and inside there, go down is the well.
And it's your well only.
Our area.
our area,
Oh, your area.
Yeah, like the whole neighborhood's on it.
because we're part of old Spinard in the area, so
Okay.
we just have a lot of I think it was like just their section. Fuck off. This is ours. I don't know why they put a well there.
Is it like go into a tank or does it just all come out of the ground? You have enough water in the ground to feed everybody's house.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Wow. Interesting. That's really interesting.
Hmm.
I had no idea.
We also have a sewer manhole in our backyard.
It's $120 every 3 months for our
Oh,
water.
okay. Then somebody maintains it, I'm guessing, and
Yeah, there's an Romic improvement. Romic Park Improvement is who maintains it.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's interesting. Very cool.
Yeah.
So
All right.
that's
so-
actually one of our fun things, like for the house, for New York life insurance, all these weird things that we've done. They've always like when we put that down there, baby, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, Michael. So you had an idea for a topic for today, and so
Actually, it was
you-
Jody's idea. You asked
Was it
me, so I
really?
asked her.
Oh, so you didn't tell me that. You just took credit for it.
No, you said, what should we
No,
talk about? I asked her,
know.
I replied.
We're a
I know, I'm
team.
just kidding you. I'm kidding.
I gave you credit, never said just roll it with it and let her go, no, that was my idea. Yeah.
All right, so Jody, you can start then. So why don't you tell us what your idea was?
So I always love to get to know new friends and new people based on asking them a bunch of questions, like your favorite dinosaur, your favorite book, your favorite color, stuff like that. And one thing I always like to talk about or query is if you could live in any time period and be any gender, any class, so you could have money or you know what I mean, like things like that. What time period would you go to? You have to think about all the different things, the medical, the food, the politics, the culture, all that stuff. So where would you live?
Like if you could live in any other time period, any other
time
place.
period, any other country.
Yep. Jody, what is yours then? Or do you want to go last?
I usually have one. It used to be Victorian era, high upper class, so I could just sit in the house and be pretty. But now that I'm older, I'm like, I don't want that. So I think I don't want to live during the wars, and I don't want to live during
The peace.
I was like, I don't want to really live in Ireland because it's so cold.
And she's not a big sheep fan.
No, oh my God, Kay and I were talking about that. Like, if we got stuck in Scotland, how we would die because we're both allergic to wool. That would suck. So I'm gonna guess. I don't know. All right, who wants to go?
I don't know.
Now I don't know.
Michael knows. Michael knows where he would be. He said. He said
figured he does.
He knows.
I think best for me would be somewhere in like the 2400s. You know, I could be like a starship pilot and just.
I like the in the year 2525.
Exactly, something like that.
We're still alive.
And
Okay,
battle
so
with
you'd be
like
like,
Buck Rogers, you know.
all right, Han Solo, Buck Rogers. Okay, I like that. So a smuggler.
Well, maybe you do what pays.
You do what pays. Okay,
Yeah, fighting aliens and stuff. Yeah,
Okay, so what's your real answer?
that was it.
that was
I'd
it.
be in the, she didn't say it. That'd be in the past.
You said I'm going to
Yeah,
pull
I
up the
can give you,
text
I
right
can give you
fucking
20 minutes
now.
of science fiction if you want. I give you 20 minutes of science fiction.
I'd be okay with future.
Yeah, it wasn't limited to just the past. Well, I want to go
Well,
back there and read about it.
Any other time period. So yeah, I guess you're right. I didn't say
What are we
past.
supposed to? Here's the text. What are we supposed to talk about tonight? If we were alive during any time period, what would that be? Can we do that for an hour? I can talk about mine for 15 to 20 minutes.
I can, but you want me to continue on? Yeah, I'm like flying around the galaxy, you know,
Are you
taking
married?
out stormtroopers. I don't think they have that anymore. And it'd be like a totally different kind of human living. Because say, like, I know astronauts in the space station and whatnot, they talk about things that, you know, we don't think about, like, say, sorry if anyone's, you know, grossed out, but bowel movements in space. Because you may not realize it, but that stuff's all gravity fed. And when you
That's
have
why
no
they have
gravity,
Vacuums.
yeah, kind of. You still got to get it out.
Suction.
Yeah, but you still got to get it to work your guts down and get it, you know, out of you, because that's gravity fed as well.
Oh. Well, then we would need artificial gravity. It would.
Well, except our bones and all this stuff would be different if we're actually living in zero gravity.
If you're in the 2400s, we're going to have artificial gravity if we're going to be living in
For our
space. There
poops.
will be
For our purpose,
artificial
yeah.
gravity for poop purposing.
For poop.
Well, and bone strength and whatnot too, because when you come back to Earth, it's gravity, and now it's got its effect on you. You're like a huge jellyfish.
All right,
The
Robbie,
poop purpose.
where
The
are
poop
you?
Purpose.
Where are you?
I'm not done. I got like 14 more minutes to go.
No,
I can't believe I can't believe I believed him. That's the thing.
Well, I can keep going. I'm just talking, you know, I'm just my advanced Sergeant Harris, you know,
Yeah,
flying attack
Okay,
on
so
715.
stop. I was picturing Michael saying something about I would live in ancient Egypt and blah blah blah.
That's what I
blah,
thought.
And blah 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 about all this history stuff and this cool history stuff here. And let me tell you about this history thing here. No,
And it went sci-fi instead.
that's
So what?
not what we get.
all right, Robbie.
You
What do
don't know
want?
me.
Yes, he does.
I do. I know you all so well. I just can't believe I fell for it. That's the fucking thing. Okay. Well, you still got to go too, Jody. But I
Yeah, I'm
would
thinking.
probably go back to like 1770, 1776, 1775
Oh, that makes sense for you.
areas. I totally would to see the birth, the constant, you know, all of that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Declaration.
You want to freshen up in a dry sink?
Apparently, he wants to be on the cold rivers forging ahead.
You want to learn how much fun chamber pots are?
Oh no,
Robbie
there's
was
all
like-
kinds of shit that I mean, I couldn't. I mean, if I was just me transported back there to like right now, I would be dead within a week.
Yeah.
Most likely. But in a different time, in a different place, and when you're born
Exactly.
into it, that's what you know.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
but if I had to go be an ancient Egyptian laborer right now, yeah, I'm dead with
Not
Robbie.
a laborer, yeah.
yes,
Say a
you'd
great
be-
artist.
Oh yeah, even if I was one of the artists, I'm sure trying to like live on that diet or something like that.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I would like to live like in France,
You're gonna-
countryside.
Like they're gonna like look at my body shape and frame and say, "Oh, he could be a painter." No, I'm hauling blocks of stone up the pyramid.
Oh, I'd probably be like on a French countryside in, let's see here, 1850s or something. I want to die before the war and shit.
But after the plague,
But after the plague, so I want to hit that sweet spot in French, so I can have bread and cheese and countryside.
you were still at random war with England then. Just
I don't
give or
wanna be in
take,
England, it's cold.
That's a random war with England.
Like France is pretty.
So the Second French Empire, officially the French Empire, was the government of France from 1852 to
I
1870.
do not want to be Bonaparte, France. Nope.
It was established on December 2nd,
They were kick-ass,
1852 by. So yeah, that would have been during
That doesn't work.
Napoleon.
Okay,
Okay.
so I don't want any French Revolution. Okay. So I want to be somewhere. It's like I was trying to think of Italy, but all those places, all of those Europe places, are going to be into war. I don't want to live in Australia. I
There's always the African continent.
don't
Plenty-
think so.
Plenty of fun countries there.
I don't really know much about Africa enough to be like, I want a house here and a this there.
Like the first, second, and third Boer War. No, you don't want that.
What about Iceland?
It's cold.
Cold,
No,
way
isn't that
cold.
Greenland?
What's that?
Isn't Iceland just fine
Iceland's
and
pretty
Greenland is
freaking
cold?
cold too.
Okay.
Iceland's pretty
They're
cold too.
neighbors. I
Oh,
mean,
I know. New Zealand.
this
and,
reminds me of an old question. Where is Zealand?
Or you would be, or what about Tahiti or one of the Pacific Islands?
I thought about that, but I'd be in one of those dresses and I'd be hot
It would be very, 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 very hot. Yes.
because I still want to be Jody. I don't want to change me. I just want to be.
So no Aruba, huh?
I don't think so. I don't think my skin's good for Aruba.
Probably not.
I don't want to be in America because I'll get hung as a witch. Canada?
Okay. I mean,
What about Canada? Well, okay. So if you have the, I don't want to die in an Indian raid, like in a little log town.
well, that would be anywhere after like the 17.
Okay.
At least after 1492.
You know,
All right. Fine. 1979, Dothan, Alabama. There.
wait, that's where you
That's
started.
really where I was.
Okay, or a Puebla Indian around the 1400s or so in Mesa Verde, Colorado.
Oh. Okay.
You familiar with Mesa Verde, Rob?
What is it?
Mesa Verde. MESA, second word, VERDE.
Okay. Oh, that's the cave peoples.
Cliff Palace, yeah.
Oh.
That looks straight out of, Lord of the Rings.
Right.
You know,
Helm's Deep or something, yeah. But they were there, and then sometime around 1400, they stopped going back to the place. I was there as a child. I'd love to go back and see it again, but
Yeah.
it's just really
Yeah.
what's crazy about this. They didn't have ladders or so much as rope. What they had were finger and toe holes to climb up the walls. Now imagine
Weird.
having the strength to pull your body weight up with your fingers and toes.
Plus your baby.
Oh yeah, plus your baby that you're probably carrying in your teeth like a cat does.
I'm sure they're tied to you. But yes, don't forget your baby.
Yeah, when we were in Greece, we went to this place that was, and I can't remember the name
That's
of
the
it.
place I was thinking about next was Greece. Maybe I could go
Yeah.
live in Greece. Not Rome. I don't want to be in Rome. I want to be in Greece.
Right. So this was like, and they basically built into the side of the cliffs, basically.
And if anyone's
I mean,
coming
it's the
to
same
attack
thing
you or whatnot,
here.
you only have to defend one direction. You're
And
not coming.
above.
No, you're not coming from over the top.
Oh.
Over the cliff.
Okay.
You just have to face them straight on.
I'm trying to remember where the hell it was. It was really neat because there was like,
But it wasn't so much like a community or whatnot. It was more like a meeting place.
Sure.
And then for whatever reason in the
I mean, look,
plague,
there's no roofs.
yeah,
that was common architecture back then. So like originally the Alamo didn't even have a roof.
Why wouldn't you have a roof?
Because they're difficult to build. You build walls, you just put something on top of the other brick, and it goes up and up and up. But then you got to go. But then you got to go across.
But you
And
have winter.
it's not. It's got to. You try and put your on, and it falls down.
That's
You got to.
dumb.
Yeah, well, they haven't learned how to do support columns, but before
That's
then.
not true. They know how to do lots of stuff.
Oh, yeah, do you see any support columns? No.
you could live in Santorini. There you go. That'd be the perfect place for Jody. Santorini.
Oh, Greek island.
Yeah, a Greek isle. Let's see the history. It was.
Well, I lived during Renaissance time.
Yeah, I'm trying.
the Bronze Age. Oh, hot. All right, that's where I'm going to be then. That sounds good.
Periods. Yeah, so 14.
I'm painting and eating.
Santorini
oil.
remained unoccupied to the rest of the Bronze Age, but after that it was.
I want to live in Pompeii.
Yeah, Pompeii around 78, 77 AD. Hang out there for a couple years.
Imagine like you're on the other island. You're like, oh my God, that's horrible. It's coming right at you.
Yeah, you're over in Hercules.
Because people try to like get the water, and then they're sitting ducks in the water to get evaporated.
Or how about the poor schmuck that got survived the Hiroshima bombing, and then he went home to his home in Nagasaki.
Is that true?
Yeah, he lived through both of them. He was at the time he was telling his boss about how bad the explosion was and whatnot, and his boss wasn't believing him. And you could just imagine in the window behind the guy, just seeing the bomb come down.
No.
It was about like that.
Did he get like some kind of motherfucker hero? Like some badass of the Forever Award?
We should give that to him.
Or
I
at
don't
least a
think-
vacation from America?
Yeah, well,
We might need to pay him a check.
no, he still had to deal with occupation after that. But yeah, no, he survived both times.
God. Oh.
So we had to go and redesign our bombs since we, they were obviously survivable.
Stop it.
But we did redesign them.
Yeah, didn't we?
Yeah, there's a lot less fallout now with them these days. They're a lot cleaner. Well, they're more tactical. And they're more directed too. We can usually pinpoint.
There is an article about Jeremy Reiner in Hurt Locker, and he's in that big suit, and he's in like Saudi Arabia, and he was so hot he was having explosive diarrhea in his suit, but they couldn't take it out of it.
Really?
Yep. And the director, Catherine Bigelow, made him walk in all the suit shots because nobody could copy his gauge, so they could tell it was somebody else. Gate. So like he's walking these long distances, like I fucking hate you. And she's like, keep walking. But to be so
like
miserable
crapping
and hot,
himself.
you're having
Oh my
explosive
God.
diarrhea, and he's like, get me out of there.
Yeah, no kidding. Why? I mean, that's just
But
like
it's not really explosive
Sure.
diarrhea. It's just everything that's about you is turned to liquid because you're that hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're
Well, but then
because of
hopefully he has the space in his
dehydration
suit
and
to
everything.
let the
Right.
gas out.
You're like half a second from renal failure.
It's like when you're at the airplane and you have to fart, but you have to lift up your cheek. You can't just fart sitting like on your butt.
Pardon?
When you're on the airplane, you can't just fart like sitting down. You have to like lift a cheek.
I guess that's just you.
What? Y'all could just there's no space to do. There's no what?
It's not an issue.
You could just sit right here and then just
If need be, yes.
Rob.
You just do it. You just do it.
Just
get
let
her done.
fly.
Yeah, I can't do it. I have to lift.
Yeah, well, maybe it's just how you were raised. It's how you raise a leg,
Raised.
yes.
All right,
It's
I'm
just how
done
you
here. I'm
raise a
going.
leg.
No, we got some time left.
No, I don't. How much?
At least 3 minutes.
Yeah, enough time to look at this.
Let's look at this.
Oh,
My money's on the deer.
is he being gentle with him? Oh, wait until he's dead. What is that?
That looks like a
deer.
dick and a rhino.
That is a rhino and some type of deer.
And a young one.
Yeah. Small deer takes on a 1.7 ton rhino at the Wrocław Zoo in Poland. The deer was seen headbutting the rhino named Maruska before chasing it around the enclosure.
My God, look how happy that rhino is.
His partner is in heat, and the bachelor is pumping with testosterone. He needs to release his energy and show who's boss, even if his sparring partner weighs 1.7 tons.
Oh,
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure the rhino is just like, I could crush you in a
well,
second.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's showing such great restraint,
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
and how happy it looks. I mean, unless that's angry.
Well, that's
Looks
him warning. It's like, leave me alone or you're going to regret it.
But his tail's wagging his eye. Yeah. Rather than like a
Why did they let them in the same enclosure?
look, the door's wide open.
Also a bad idea if you got pet rhinos.
Probably because they're not natural enemies to each other, and I don't think rhinos are all that carnivorous either. So
Well, rhinos are actually a lot more peaceful than hippos.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think the rhino I think he's enjoying this. I really do. I don't think he realizes that
That body
the
language
deer
says
is
he's
like,
enjoying it to me.
it does. The jumping, that's an
still a
animal
walking
that's-
tank.
That head tilt. Dogs, I mean, other animals show it like that.
Yeah, exactly. No,
That's, yeah.
head bop, the bounce around, the whole thing.
Yeah, they're still an
Yeah.
armored quadruped.
Oh yeah, no, this thing he would crush that poor thing in a heartbeat, but
Right away from it. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
but a hippo would have beaten it by now. Just in
Deer's
case.
finally like, okay, I'm done here, damn it.
I won. I'm scared.
I beat you.
Just steps on it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what exactly. One step on it and it's crushed. Like
Sorry, I didn't think that would sting you.
but it's cute. That is pretty cute. All right. On that note,
All right.
Oh, yeah, 20
we'll be
seconds.
back next week.
Bye.
All right. Well, tell us about the future, Michael.
Well,
2400,
the future's got to be awesome. And
4400, or whatever.
2400s. It's going to be a fun era. I tell you, it's really going to change some things. And that's it. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Oh, big ass puppy. City
What, I went the whole. You know, rhinos aren't dogs, right?
It doesn't matter. They're still made of the same stuff that all of us are made of. And there are similarities. And I'm seeing the energy from that rhino as playful.
And the stream.
Different other logics of different animal types that I've seen to equate that reasoning.
And we're still here. We're still alive, by the way.
Rhinoceros.